everyone. This is Hot to Trot with you, and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today, Hobo Tango will be casting the game of, very important game, should I say, of Gonzo the Great versus Khers. To you, Hobo.
Thank you, Hot to Trot. Thanks for that beautiful intro. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the game. So today, Gonzo will be fighting with Third Guard Tank Corps, and on a Maverick income, he's going to be in the red corner. And just to say about Third Guard Tank Corps, we've seen a revival of this division. It was a good one way back, and people stopped using it for various reasons. And now we start to see a lot of competitive players starting to get them back. If you've seen Attack Power versus Vulcan, you've seen, Attack Power versus MK Ultra in his most recent video, you've seen MK Ultra pick Third Guard Tank Corps. I'm not going to say the result because that would be ruining it. And then we see Gonzo using that division as well. And if you remember, I had a game in Quick Play where Gonzo was practicing with Third Guard Tank Corps. Well, finally, I am allowed to speak about it because now he's been using it, so it's not a secret anymore. But he's been practicing with it, and I think we're in for one hell of a match. But with Khers choosing Panzer Division Tatra, could very well negate Gonzo's advantage of using the IS-2s. Maybe not, but maybe. Tatra is a fast division. It's a spam division. It's one that will excel at pushing everything forward. Whereas Third Guard Tank Corps, not so much a spammable division. Their tanks are 80 points, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. But their tanks are not that great. They're expensive. They're more suitable for infantry support as they were in real life. Whereas Tatra, their tanks, they have a lot of cheap and good options. Their counterparts to the Sherman are excellent. At longer range, they will absolutely destroy the Shermans. So I think it's going to be an interesting game, especially on that map. Well, Gonzo could be using the IS-2s to push hard over here and completely block Khers from being significant around here, although Khers can always use some smoke to get through the open, but we don't see players use smoke quite a lot in, I was going to say in competitive play, but pretty much any game, players do not use smoke. It's a big problem. I am guilty as well, although I try to use, but it's, I don't know why we all block to the idea of using a lot of smoke, but they are supply heavy, and that could be a reason why top dogs will not use smoke that much. Third Guard Tank Corps. Lots of IS-2s, lots of Shermans, and yeah, I'm interested to see what this game is going to do. All right, let's take a look at the deployment. Here we see that Gonzo will be using his Valentine for the middle here. He's going to be using his other Valentine over here. Most likely in armor support. Don't look like they're going to be used for recon that much. It just sounds like a cheap armor support option here. OB-25 is going to be coming over here, trying to shoot at things coming this way, most likely. Over here, we have the leader that's going to come in here. We have some Tanko Desantniki coming into the houses with some Gavardia DP over there. There's a lot of unit, a lot of defense here, and it's a good thing to do because if you lose this place, it's very hard and time-consuming to get back on track. I've been there. It's very, very, very hard. The only reason I was able to gain the upper ground was because I was playing Moskaya, and they have so much off-map that I threw a few off-map and my opponent resigned out of disgust. And I understand him, but then again, playing Moskaya, sometimes you don't have the choice. Saperis and Tanko Desantniki for a killer combo here is going to be in the forest and waiting for the enemy to arrive and the Valentine as well. Over here we have Razvedka. They do have bazookas, so he's going to be sitting right over here waiting for the famous spam of Tatra maybe to move in and pick them off by surprise. He's gonna have some Tenko Descentniki and Gavardia as well into the town strategically, and Panzer Shrek M42s. These guys, M42 is gonna come in here. Panzer Shrek's gonna come over here. Then again, waiting just for the famous Tatra spam. He has prepared for it. Another Razvedka gonna come over here. Hopefully get a shot on whatever's coming his way. And just overall, a lot of troops here. And that's about it. Not that much in town, but he is going deep into town. I just hope there's not going to be an AT gun sniping them up. Over here on Khers' side, let's turn around. We're going to get one Stug that's going to be coming here. A Stug over here is probably not the best of ideas because they're in close range, but it is the most powerful asset he's got right now, other than the Panzer 38T. Panzer 38T would be perfect here, I think. But maybe not the best against a Sherman. He might be expecting some Sherman. Who knows? There's going to be some Pioneers and SS Storm Grenadier as well, most likely going into the forest over there. And indeed, they are going into the forest here, and probably the Storm Grenadier right here to take usage of his 300 meters STG-44. Over here, MG-34 and a Panzer Grenadier. Panzer Grenadier is going to come here. MG-34 around here. This is an extremely defensive, risky move. And Gonzo has much more units. He might catch on to that and eventually try to advance. But it would be hard with just the infantry, seeing as there's a machine gun over here. That's where most of his people is. A lot of people here, and they all seem to be going for this. And look at them. They're all going to be stopping one by one and trying to just crawl an inch forward as the deployment goes on with the SPW-231 that's going to be clearing the way for everyone. And like the machine gun, one of them's going to be unloading here. So there's going to be some defensive position here and a major attack there. Plus, these guys, yep, that's what I was thinking. And he's going to have a Martyr tree. He's going to have IG-18, Field Jäger with the sniper. These are military police with snipers. Afklare for the eyes. And he's going to have some Voxhome and Panzer Grenadier going forward in these houses. So, you know, Gonzo knows there's probably going to be an attack there. This is what the good player goes for, is that little hill rather than this hill. But this hill is still very important. There's a lot of important spot in this map, and this is what caused all the mess. So if you get pushed from this hill, it gets very dangerous for both sides. Town is much more forgiving, but then again, if blue side captured this side of the town, then you're shit out of luck to get back on this hill. You need to unload your infantry around here and walk them. And this takes a lot of mental courage to actually unload your infantry here and walk them up. And if you do that, then they're completely alone. So you have to count on artillery or airplanes to support them, but you can't bring your tanks there because blue player has put an anti-tank there, or, you know, here to shoot at you, or even's got bazookas there or AT rifles, you know. So this is, you cannot lose this flag as red. You cannot lose the hill as red. Over here, blue player is a much better time if red captures the town, because there is a road around here that can come around. Over here, if blue side capture this hill, well, you know, your only avenues are this road and this road. So you can shoot both roads from the hill pretty easily. So this is pretty dangerous as well. But I guess eventually you've got to prioritize, which is why Gonzo only has these 2 units there. And then again, if blue player captures this, then it's going to be very hard for you to get back on it. And it's going to be easy for blue side to bring reinforcement, because you can't just park unit out here in the open to try to stop his reinforcement from moving on. Although Gonzo could get an IS-2 right here, and then he can snipe units coming in. You know, but no IS-2s in sight. All right, I hope you guys are excited for this game. Let's start it up. And here we are, 12 seconds into the game. Let's take a panoramic view. And let's wait for the inevitable. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, Gonzo. In the red corner, Khers. Let's get ready to rumble! Okay, all right, getting just a little bit excited. I thought it was a little bit too silent there. Couldn't just say nothing. All right, snipers over here. 2 snipers are going to be unloading. IG-18, MG-42 coming in. Martyr 3 over there. SP-231 clearing the way. These guys are going to try to come in, but there's an OB-25 here. I doubt he doesn't have the time to actually aim for people. So these guys are going to be able to come in. These guys are soon going to move out. There you go. You can see the movement from the enemies. Everyone is just moving forward. MCHA is going to concentrate on the failed Jagger over here. And overall, he could very well destroy everything around here, but he's going to have to be careful. Tenko de Saint-Niki over here is alone against a bunch of Volksum and Panzergrenadier. It's going to look bad for Gonzo. There's a Saperi that was coming here as well. Over here in town, there's not a lot of action. Tenko de Saint-Niki, Razvedka, Gavardia DP, they're all protecting, but they're not doing much. Same as the enemy over here. Over on the hill, we have the Storm Pioneers with the SS Storm Grenadier Sug coming in. There's not a lot of action here, but Gonzo could very well move over here. And he could actually capture the hill if only he knew. But he doesn't know, and that's how the game is. Khers is going to have to retreat from there, but there is substantial reinforcement coming in. They're going to take position over here on the hill. The Martyr Tree will try to kill the MCHA. Could very well do so. Will Gonzo open his MCHA for counterfire? He will. He will actually go in the middle here. He will move fast. Alright. We'll keep the cinematic for the end of the battle or for another video. But there you go. Martyr Tree is going to shoot HE at this units, I do believe. Yeah, and Gonzo sees that. He's going to retreat the MCHA. Over here, there's another Martyr Tree. He's going to be shooting at a lot of things. The OB-25 could be killing that Martyr Tree. These weapons, they are quite dangerous. Now, you see he's trying to get a kill shot. Loader wounded. Will this be the killing shot now? No. OB is starting to be suppressed. And there you go. Martyr trees die. IG-18 will do the trick. I believe Khers should have retreated that Martyr tree and let the IG-18 do the job. But there was a lot of pressing matter here. There's a flag veiling already being called in. Very good choice. IS-2 1944 already coming after 3 minutes 27 seconds with an M42 to protect against the Martyr tree. This is sure to be a problem for Khers, but look at that. He's capturing everything here. He's moving ferociously over here. You see, I told you guys, Tatra is it's a spam division. You need to push really hard. Over here, Panzer 4 is coming in with some Panzer 38T. Is there reinforcement coming in the north? No, absolutely nothing is happening here. Both players are being extremely focused on the north side. Sorry. M42 is going to be unloading and walking the rest. So Gonzo will not risk his MCHA against the Martyr tree. And yeah, I do believe, well, there will be cinematic for this game, whether that be in another video or at the end of the video. Stay tuned for these. If the cinematics release in a second video, both videos will be released at the same time, so keep your eyes peeled for that. ISU 152 coming in to support the IS-2. But so far, they're going to shoot at what? Infantry, disheartened, and cheap infantry. I don't think it's going to do much. 15 points, and the IS-2 doesn't have a lot of HE weapon. Look at all of these dudes. Storm Grenadier, the elite, coming with the disheartened. Wow. Jagdpanzer here seems to be stuck on the elevation of the hill, so he cannot shoot. But it doesn't matter. It is only a Saperi. I guess the Saperi is doing a lot of damage to the IG-18, though. So, yeah, it's going to take a while for Khers to see that. Flag Veiling, 120 points, 115 point unit. Pretty useless at the moment. But who knows when there's going to be a plane in the sky. Waframen already being called at 5 minutes 26 seconds. Khers wants to kill that IS-2. He's going to have to bring him extremely close. And I would say it might be even worth it bringing in such a close distance here. Stuck on the elevation again. Khers is going to have to advance further than this. IS-2, ISU, 152, Valentine, MCHAS. They're all doing a lot of good work. Almost everyone here is dead. The infantry is still alive, but they do not have a long time coming. IS-2 is going to be moving very aggressively. He's going to try to nail the Jagdpanzer in place, but it is a bit too late. The Jagdpanzer already made its way forward. Now he's going to be able to be a real menace for anything that might be countered over here on the hill. Waframen is coming around here. Now, so he's going to be way more careful about it because the IS-2 does have line of sight. And I believe from the distance here, 2K distance is going to be really, really good for his spread. I guess he can only shoot at 2.2K after all, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Wow, IS-2, Valentine, doing a lot of work. IS-2 here. ISU destroys the IG-18. Over here, the Volksturm, Landesschützen Ost, and the SS Sturmgrenadier are making their way to the Tenko Desantniki in Saperi. If Gonzo loses this hill, I believe it will be game over. Yes, crazy idea. I know, but Khers is not to be messed around with. He's a very good player, which is why he's in the semi-finals of Steel Division 2 tournament. There's a Pack 43 group over here coming, and with lots of reinforcement coming into town. Now, the idea behind this reinforcement most likely is that since he's invested so much into that, he's probably afraid or wary, actually. He's probably worried that Gonzo might try to push around here. Now, with all these reinforcements, he doesn't have to worry that much about it. It's a small price to pay for safety. Over here, the IS-2 is unfortunately elsewhere. Now, Khers is going to show that he's got this weapon. He's going to show it just for the Valentine. This is such a shame. Such a shame. This is completely wasted. Both super weapons are here. I mean, he doesn't see that, obviously, and or maybe he just saw it now, so he stopped firing. Look at that thing, how big it is. The Waframen is a powerful weapon, although it is a rocket weapon, so it's pretty slow. It's ammo heavy, and it has a big spread. Now, Gonzo sees this. He's going to be retreating his IS-2. PH-2's coming for the sniper machine gun combo. Shoots the weapon, even though the flag veiling was there, but now it might actually die to the flag veiling. The P2s are wonderful, wonderful planes, but can they survive that? No, they cannot survive that. Gonzo just spent a whole lot of points on this plane, and now it's going to crash down. Only killed a Feldjäger sniper, so overall was not very worth it. Over here, actually, it is Khers that's going to be doing the moving. Batterieführer, Panzer 38T, one SS Sturmgrenadier with a lot of Volksturm and Landesschützen Ost. I believe they are going to be doing a killing. It certainly favors Khers so far. IG-18 over here supporting. Gonna be shooting at, I don't know who. Maybe the MCHA? No. But the MCHA is gonna be shooting at them. So these guys are being shot by both sides now. Volksturms are going to be moving forward. These guys have 11 rifle, 1 submachine gun. Not the best, especially not against Tenko Desantniki. But as soon as the Tenkos are being seen, look at that. Oh, Khers doesn't care. He's just moving in, and I bet he's busy microing elsewhere as well. Now, he's going to try again for the IS-2s. I hope he's got some supplies coming in soon. 1311 for him. There's some Gavardia with half-tracks coming in. And Khers has successfully entered the town here. So he's got a foothold into the landing. Martyr Tree has come here. But right now it's very dangerous for him to be fighting the ISU. There you go. There goes the Waframen. We're definitely going to see this engagement in a cinematic afterwards the battle. Look at all these reinforcements coming in. They're just not stopping. They're not stopping. They're coming in hot. And the Waframen is also going. There's just constant action going on. Over here, Gonzo is losing the middle of the town. Oh, direct hit! No, not really. But just beside that was almost a kill. Oh, oh! Oh, okay, let's go see the damage. Oh, it took a lot of damage. Now, this is pretty bad for Gonzo. Now's the good time for... Oh, no! Oh, it's right here. Unfortunately, it was here. Imagine if... I don't know. Imagine if it was here right now. Could side kill the IS-2. ISU 152 is going to come in to protect that IS-2. M-Cha coming in as well. Wow, there's just a whole lot going on now. ISU 152 being called in the middle. Flag is for Khers. 1311 still. Completely failed here in the middle though, and that is unfortunate. But there is a little bit of ground taken here. Now, he could be bringing in more weapons to bring in the center, maybe a machine gun or thing like that. But, I mean, oh my lord, look at that. There's a lot of Schutzen, and it's going to be very, very hard for for Gonzo to sustain against that. Although they are all disheartened, so, you know, half-tracks are going to be really cool in this game. They're going to be hot weapon. There's a little push here, but nothing much. The Stug died from most likely the M42 side shot, or maybe Valentine's side shot as well. Yeah, this was not the best place. I think a Panzer 38T would have been better. Panzer 38T over here did die, but now there's a Hetzer coming in the middle, and that's going to be really good against the ISU 152. Now, these guys are just coming in. They're not going to stop. There's an Opel Blitz here for the Waframen that's already out of ammo. The IS-2 is now out of HE shells as well. So now, as a support weapon, it's basically useless, but it can be there to kill tanks. Gonzo's going to bring it forward over here to support the push into town. The enemy is now coming through here, and this is probably an AI mistake, but I don't think it's going to cost him that bad. I think the Valentine might not even shoot at it. Tiger E coming in as well. 3-star Hetzer, and there's going to be a 3-star Tiger E as well. There's Pack 88 here. There's another Pack 88 coming in over here. Shooting machine gun. Alright. Well, these guys all being disheartened, and now without proper tank support are all going to be retreating, and it's starting to look a little bad for Khers, point-wise. Well, I mean, flag-wise, he's got Gonzo pretty solid. Already almost half of the points down, but it doesn't look like it's going to stay like that unless Khers successfully destroy the IS-2, both IS-2s and both ISU. Hopefully with the Waframen, possibly with these dudes. Over here, Martyr Tree versus OB-25 again. But now the OB-25 is out of heat rounds, so it's going to be going a little bit more in the Martyr Tree's favor. But Khers is not going to risk it, and plus he doesn't know that it's out of rounds. Definitely pack 88 around here could be doing some good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I just had to press pause to go drink a little bit of water. We didn't miss anything though. I did press pause on the game as well. Over here, the half-track did get the surrender after all on a lot of these troops. Half-track dying from the Tiger, I assume. MG34 doing a lot of good work, but overall is going to be killed by these force of nature. Now, there's a lot of Su-85 1-star coming in with the Sherman. These are going to be able to take care of these dudes. We can see the Tiger dancing in and out of town. The Jagdpanzer in ambush mode. Although not in the house. He's going to be standing in the middle. Over here, we have the Gavardia DP trying to kill these guys off. These guys are not going to be able to shoot at a long distance. And suddenly, it's starting to look less and less profitable for Khers. He's bringing a Stug tree over here in the middle. It's going to do a lot of good HE work. Pack 43 Krupa 88 is going to has traveled from here and now being redirected over here as both IS-2s are in this part of the map. ISU 152 already out of HE ammo real soon. IS-2 here out of HE as well. There is a Studebaker that is just resupplied the ISU 152. A lot of ISU 152s. Khers is still trying to move across this town. These Su-85s are dying one by one. Not very useful, but there you go. This guy's going to be able to escape the wrath of the Germans. Oh, side shot there. But the IS-2 one-shot the Hetzer. Tiger's going to try to get a kill, but now it is facing forward. And it's not going to have any chance at succeeding there. Khers is going to try to retreat, but not in time. Actually, in time. The ISU, this shot is last HE shells at the Tiger. Now, these guys are all going to be retreating. They definitely are lacking support here. Now, a lot of M2A1, a lot of MSHAs. These guys are all providing support. Again, with the Stuka, the Werframen was not able to kill the IS-2. Did put a lot of penetration on it. This guy is badly damaged, but, you know, he's still alive. He's still kicking. He just doesn't have any ammo left, except for AP. This guy, don't know who he's shooting. He's shooting at the IS-2, but the real danger is the ISU, although it is out of ammo. So for now, not that scary. Oh, penetration from the group. Now, this is going to be a formidable weapon. And there's a Studebaker coming over here. He's going to come a very dangerous road. I hope he's going to be redirected over here. Now, with the group in line and the Werframen, these guys are being forced to retreat a little bit. But it doesn't really matter because there's a lot of half-tracks. There's a lot of Shermans. And there's one Su-85 that survived. So, you know, Gonzo's got that covered. He could retreat all these guys here and call in the supply and then get them back ready. Wow, Khers actually control the town now. There's only one unit of leader with the Valentine tree, but these half-tracks are coming in hot. They're coming in fast. They're going to pause a certain problem to these disheartened unit, but over here we also got some Panzergrenadier, Panzer Faust, and so these guys could cause some serious damage to the M2A1. Nice little push again from Khers. But over here, it seems like Gonzo's going to take advantage and is going to be using the the superior firepower to capture the hills, but that fell flat as the Group 88 started shooting the IS-2. The ISU, now he's going to have to retreat. Pack 40 alone against the M2A1 and Gavardia is going to be in a world of hurt. The Landes Schützenhutz is trying to help him out, but I mean, it's not going to happen. There you go. Now, that's going to die. Stone Pioneer coming in for the forest. These guys still in the blob are all going to be running around for that flag. It is 14-10 for Khers. It's starting to look good again, even though it doesn't look good in a way, in the speaking matter, that there is a lot of support, big support unit there, and these are really scary, but you know what? The flags are inside the town. These guys can only be shooting around it. Pack 40 is going to die pretty easily, I think. Unless there's only one IS-2 shooting at it, but he's not going to be able to destroy it, not at that range. He's aiming at the ISU 152. Okay, no one is actually shooting for him. There you go. IS-2 will take the heat from Pack 40 and 2 Hetzer 3-star. Oh man, these guys are in a world of hurt soon. Oh my lord, he's starting to be suppressed, starting to miss his shot. There you go. First shot. Well, not the first shot, but he killed one Hetzer. Kills the Pack 40. And yeah, now Khers is going to retreat. It was a nice try, but it didn't really work. This Tiger He could do well to move around and hunt these half-tracks. But overall, Khers still got a massive advantage over here in town. IS-2 is going to retreat. And that's going to fall flat. These rockets, man, they're never that great. Oh my god, Khers has forgot. Well, he's not forgotten. Well, maybe he did, but anyway, he's been overwhelmed over here. Ammo is still got some ammo in there. It's gonna be captured soon. There's a Stug tree that's gonna be able to kill that M2 though. Yeah, there you go. He's gonna turn around, try to kill that M2, but now that Opel Blitz is gonna be captured, and he might have to. Gonzo might call that Opel Blitz away, but then it's gonna get shot by the Stug. Resupply. Seal his ammos as much as he can. That's funny. But there you go. Now he captures back his flags. 12-12 for the time being. A lot of action here. This is being captured by Khers. Look at that. There's so many units on the ground. It's crazy. Khers is just able to move around this road. Even though there's IS-2 Sherman's covering that road, he's still able to move troops there. Panzer IV will die, obviously. Nothing Khers can do can destroy these guys, it seems. A lot of Panzer 38T. It's going to be acting as a good force to deal with the Gavardia. Flag Veiling over here is going to get... is going to get chewed. There has not been a single airplane in the game from both opponents. That Flag Veiling was a total waste of point. Well, maybe not a total waste, but still. Now, the ISU could be shooting at it, but it's out of HE shells. He's only got one shell left. Will he kill the Panzer 38? He does, and that is unfortunate. But now he's completely out of shells and only got 240 machine gun ammo. Over here, Khers has captured that 1311 for him. He's still trying to push, but there's a Valentine there. But if the Valentine use all of his bullets on these dudes, then after that, they can start moving. There's also Maxim Gum, and that's not going to run out of ammo anytime soon. Over here, Khers has completely taken over the town. 14-10 for him. This could scream victory. I mean, holy. MG34 being shot at the distance. This MG34 could be left there just to waste the HE ammo. I mean, these guys, the more they shoot at useless stuff like that, Like, the more they have to be resupplied by Studebaker. And supply ain't cheap, okay? It's $40. It's half of the income in Phase C. We're not kidding around. This guy is blind shooting now. It looks like this push is going to get repulsed, though. And the Krupa died from what? From artillery, from ISU, from something. Anyway, notice how none of these players are using mortars, artillery, or airplanes, except for the rocket. How crazy are these gameplays? You can't do that in quick play. You can't do that. Like, because the enemy's going to spend a lot on artillery and be annoying to you, but who knows? Maybe we can. Maybe we should stop using so much artillery, planes, and mortars. It's just crazy to me to see these guys play like that. It makes for more interesting games, in my opinion, as well. Now, there's an IS-2 here. Is he damaged? Yeah, he's damaged. I think he will die. I think this is going to be the first IS-2 dying. He's going to move forward. Oh, almost. Oh, there you go. IS-2 dead. Finally. Guardia coming in hot. There's no more armor support. And if that's one thing Gonzo is good at right now, is killing all the armor. So at least there's that going on for him. The Zoframen is, well, not really in danger. But these are 12.7. Could exert some suppression on this guy. Gonzo is not even going to try to capture back the town. He knows this is time wasted. And this is what these players are good for. They're good at evaluating their situation and not going for places they can't easily win. But Khers has been pushing and pushing and pushing on the north, on the south, in the middle north. I mean, he's just been pushing everywhere constantly, and it has bear fruit. But Gonzo, in the end, has been killing all of his armor support, and now he's coming with Stug, with Panzer IIIs, Panzer IV. But what he needs is Hetzers and Tigers. That's the most powerful stuff he's got. He also needs some airplane. God damn it! I'm gonna say it. He needs some airplane. I believe Tatra has some good AT airplane. So why? I could be wrong. We're going to check the deck of each player after the battle, if I remember. But yeah. There is a Tiger. There is a Yak Panzer here. Could be doing some damage on the side shot. Amcha is going to get a free pass over here. What is going on here? I mean, it's like Khers just doesn't care. He's got much bigger problem than losing ammo trucks. Oh, so that's the reason. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't need it anymore. Because the Vachramen has died. And now we're starting to see a much more tactical gameplay being used. Points are dwindling. Look at that. He's there. He's not doing anything. He's got the sniper. Oh man, he's been traumatized. The front line has advanced so much in his absence. Alright, there you go. Yes, it's true. We did see some P2s, but it was shut down right away. And then Gonzo never got a plane out again that we saw. Now that the AA is dead, he's starting to get his P2s again. And that is going to be the hammer in the banhammer that Khers doesn't need. Now Gonzo is leading 14-10. This could go on for a while because there's not a lot. Like there's pack 37, 47 mil that might be able to deal with the Shermans, you know. But overall, it's not going to do a good job against these IS-2s. Khers has missed, unfortunately, all of his opportunities to kill these guys. He did try, and he did do a lot of damage. A whole lot more damage than normal players like us could ever hope to do. And look at these beasts. They're almost destroyed, if I dare say. This guy, oh wow, what a beautiful unit. But we will see that in the cinematic. But yeah, these guys are almost all dead. But they have been resupplied now, and they will be very, very menacing. Over here, Gonzo has brought in a commando team across the river, across the plains, into the forest, and going into the town. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't have any tank support, and now the Stug and Tiger are going to be able to hit some, to do some good damage. Some Grenadier doing a hell of a job. Oh, there goes the P2. And there you go. Now these P2s are going to be coming non-stop. No one cares about the Opel Blitz. Oof. That hurts, man. That hurts. And, well, I mean, there you go. This is the end of the battle. Gonzo wins. There's no way. There is no way Khers is coming back from that. He almost had it. In my opinion, he almost had it. It is very hard to keep the front line as Tatra because all of your infantry are disheartened. Whereas Third Guard Tank Corps is going to be much easier because you're going to have huge tanks and support weapon. And your infantry, you know, might be vetted up. They're not disheartened. They're going to hold the front line well. So, you know, there's all these things to consider when picking your division. Gonzo is going to have the last laugh at the end. And I think it's unfortunate. Because I wanted to see Khers win versus Gonzo. I think whenever we see a game that implies Gonzo, we all want to see the mighty Gonzo fall from grace. If at least for one battle. And we've seen a couple of it during the tournament. Gonzo has failed a couple of times. I think it was in this tournament. Now look at him. He's going to take completely advantage of that. He's going to bring in the IS-2s over there. These guys are going to take ground over here. Now it's just going to be a slow grind for... Well, there's still some Jagdpanzers. but overall, I think you might have noticed from my lack of talking is that the game is coming to a crawl. And sometimes we have games that are entirely just that, a crawl. And they're not that great to cast. But this game was fantastic. I mean, the first 30 minutes of it, 32 minutes of it, were absolutely amazing. It was such a great attempt at Khers to overwhelm his enemy. Unfortunately, the Warframen missed a couple shots. It didn't kill as much as he could. Unfortunately for him now, he doesn't have the points to spend on 15 points flag veiling. And the PE2s are now coming in with the Recon variant. And these guys, they're going to be able to kill heavy tanks. They'll do the job for these Gavardia in the end. And the pace is so slow that Gonzo can afford to kill What happened there? Is that the Stug that got a side shot on that ISU? Where's the Yeah, it is, and it didn't even get a side shot. It got a direct shot. Wow, that was awesome. Look at that. All right, that is a bit less awesome for him though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oof. 14-10. I mean, just surrender at this point. There's no way. I'm going to advance the time a little bit. I'm gonna press pause, see how much time there's left, and then I'm gonna advance or not. Well, I press pause, and I look at the time, and there's like something like 20 minutes left. And in my opinion, it's gonna be these 20 minutes. So let's advance time. Obviously, he's going to try to push forward here, but he doesn't have much to do. He's got Defensor 3L here. Could be destroyed by the M42. Pack 40 just died. IS-2 coming in for the support. These guys are not going anywhere. There's now 2 PE-2 recon plane. They're going to be doing a lot of trouble for Khers. M-shots are going to outright try to come in here now. The Stug just died to these IS-2s. 13-11. Stuka, D3 are now starting to appear. So there's the planes. Here they are. He might actually kill the IS-2. There you go. Stuka kills the IS-2. P2 coming in for the bombing run on this Pentagonadier. I was almost singing there. Flak 88 coming. Where are all these weapons coming from? Jeez. But there's another IS-2 coming in. And Flak 88 is not going to be able to kill that IS-2 either. Now, Gonzo... Oh, my lord, look at that. Gonzo is... there you go. 15-9, 14-10. It's not going well. It's a desperate struggle. I kind of understand that during this tournament, players don't want to abandon. They want to push for everything they can get. Flak 88 here, going to die. He's got 1 ammo left. And he bounced. Did a lot of suppression, though. Might die now from side shot. Yeah, there you go. It's over. And it's going to be going on for another 5 minutes. Another IS-2 was called in. And look at these beasts. They cost 200 points. And it's 80 income per minute. And now they're all coming in with these big weapons. And these SP... They're just destroying everything they can now. And this could be a good idea here because there's no tank. Well, scratch that. The IS-2 now has come around. And, wow. What a match. What a match. Valentines are now being called. This was a really great match from Khers, I believe. Well, Gonzo did well. Obviously, he won. But I think Khers really gave it all and really shown the power of Tatra, early phase at least. 50-36 though, that's got to hurt. That was mostly at the end though. Who 25 did get a lot of kills. ISU 152 also did get a lot of kills. More than the IS2s. No, maybe not. Yeah, these guys, they definitely were a pain in the ass. Definitely. Unfortunately, the Waframen was not enough to kill these. Wow. Wow, the kill list of these guys is just insane. Just completely insane. Even the Sherman did well. Waframen in the end only got one IS-2, and he was hired to kill at least 2 or 3, but he couldn't do that, and it's unfortunate really. A lot of kills, but not the one you'd want, like half tracks. Anyone can kill that. Panzer IV did pretty good. Panzer IV did well. Well, that was it, guys. This was a game 2, so it is what it is. Now, Gonzo is going into the finals. And we'll see that together. So stay tuned for the cinematic. I will do them in another video. So they will both release at the same time. Just, watch in whatever order you want. And I'll show the deck in the other video as well, so you can see everything there. Guys, I hope you had fun watching that, and I wish to you have a good night. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.